from his seat. Well, got the reds, but as he left one to the far right corner. It's certainly on. Depends on what you can do with the cue bar. Only you can screw back for the black because he's too straight on this red, so could play up for the blue. Pink may be available.
One.
So slotted it in quite easily. A nice angle on the blue. Yeah, what concerns Ronnie a bit here, he's on the blue, nice angle, but close to the cushion. Well, as it turns out, there was a couple of reds available to the right corner, which wasn't obvious from our commentary position. There you see them. So he's first in again.
Yeah, Jackson practices a lot with Mark Williams. He'll be used to top drawer safety play, and that's what he's going to be up against today, because that was an excellent safety shot
14.
Ronnie O'Sullivan played to get the mistake out of his opponent.
15.
Yeah, a little shake of the head. It's come very straight on this black. You can still get on that red that is available into the same pocket as the black. It needs a very precise positional shot. A lot of the times you like to play into an area, but on this occasion it needs pinpoint precision. Well, capable, of course. There's a red in the middle of the cluster. He's overrun it.
22.
He's on nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just coming off the cushion, that little bit of side, and just took the cue ball too far.
Yeah, I've noticed it. We're only into the early part of the second frame, but there's a lot of facial expressions from Ronnie so far. Which,
Right, Sullivan 22.
normally when you see him sort of near the business end of the tournament, you get very little from him, but it's been showing everything so far. Maybe it's just, as I say, first few frames out at the Crucible. It affects everybody.
That's a good safety from Jackson. Looks like he's covered the escape route down the left-hand side of the table, and the right-hand side, as we look, is a little bit congested with those two reds near the right-hand cushion. So we'll have to be very precise with this safety. Got it back to the balk end, but so concerned with getting it back there, hasn't played the best safety. Cue ball away from the balk cushion, but once again there's another problem for Jackson, is that black near the left-hand side cushion. Be careful he doesn't run into that. played it well.
Jackson would obviously love to get a frame on the board as soon as, just to feel involved in the match. As we know, Ronnie can run away with matches so quickly. So just to be involved going into the second session would almost be an achievement for Jackson, I think. Just to be close-ish on the scoreboard.
Well, didn't want to risk trying to get the cue ball back to the balk end, so just the containing safety. A little tap on the table from Ronnie there. It just about found the baulk cushion after the flick on the brown. Yeah, and that safety from Jackson has found Ronnie out.
Could have been left with something a bit more straightforward than this. Okay, this red is close to the corner pocket, but you can see it's also close to the cushion. So negotiating the cue ball out of there is not going to be straightforward. So, say, could have had something easier than this. Got to really nip the cue ball with left-hand side to get it back up the table.
One.
Well, it was a good pot. As Stephen said, it was never guaranteed to be good on the colour. The blue probably goes it past the green, but being so close to the cushion, he can't do much with the cue ball, so he's going to have to leave himself a long red. As you can see, the blue goes.
Blue ball, thank you.
I do like the way he strikes the cue ball though, even
6.
as early. We've not seen him play many shots, but he goes through it beautifully.
Jackson page 6.
It wasn't an easy chance. And as I say, he couldn't get close to red.
One.
Well, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong there. Missed the pot. Cue ball collided with the red, brought the pink into play, left Ronnie with a straight red to right corner. The result was about as bad as it could have been for Jackson Page.
7.
As in the first frame, Ronnie's not really had to work for his openings.
Fourteen. $15.
That was the last of the open reds. He didn't want to be straight on this pink. He's just got an angle to come off the side cushion for a red in the same pocket. Ooh, he's wanted to run by it. He's still on it, but knocking it to the side cushion
21.
makes the pot a little trickier.
22.
But no problem. Give it every chance to drop by playing for the pink into the left centre.
$28. $29.
Well, force an angle. Well, he's left himself a tricky pink, but it may have come in his favour. Those two reds near the left corner. If he pots the pink, come off the side cushion. Can he get a cannon on them? Well, he could. He didn't make it any more advantage. It could be made into a plant, but before he can think of that, he's got this tricky red along the top cushion. And he needs red colour red to clinch the frame.
36.
As I say, these two reds to the left corner will definitely be made into a plant, but this is a tough pink he's going to attempt.
Early impressions of
42.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, these first two frames, he looks bang up for it, to me. He looks very busy around the table, looking at everything, every angle.
Yeah, he just went too far over. I don't think he can make the plant now. 58 points the lead, still 67 remaining. Red and a colour, still required. He thought about going up to the fork end, but, well, he's now looking whether he can get the cover on this potential plant with the black. Even the great mind of Ronnie O'Sullivan has to think this one out. Yeah, couldn't really go up to the ball, can you?
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 42.
Didn't want to leave any sniff of a chance of this plant for Jackson.
Yeah, the fact he was 64-6 ahead and took so much time to think of the right shot there. Again, just emphasises my point that he looks full of focus.
I think Jackson can get through to this red closest to the left corner. He's got a few points to play with, so he doesn't have to be on pink or black. Good shot.
One.
Looks like he's going to be on the yellow. So he pots the yellow. He goes 55 points behind with 59 remaining. So having to take the yellow, he's a little bit tight now on points available, so he'll need pink and blacks off these remaining 4 reds.
Three.
Doesn't waste much time, Jackson, does he, when he's down in the shop? Literally points the cue and then delivers it. Tried to drop on the black. It was a pretty good effort, actually. Still on the black. And pressure, he's got to pot one of these colours, pink or black. Or else he needs a snooker.
Jackson, page 4.
Yes, and that now means he needs a snooker. It was a big ask. And Ronnie just making certain of that red. That means that Jackson will stay seated. And it's 2-0. I love the way the ball's going right in the middle of the pocket. It's always a good sign
7.
for us watching and the player playing. As I say, Jackson won't bother coming back to the table. Not really had a decent chance, in all honesty, but Ronnie won't.